Several recent immigration enforcement encounters have ended in tragedy. On July 7th, Lorenzo Salgado Arajo was fatally shot during an ICE operation in Houston. Less than a week later, Johann Sebastian Duran Guerrero, a 26-year-old Colombian man, was fatally shot during an ICE operation in Biddeford, Maine. In response, two leaders of the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops issued a joint pastoral reflection. Bishop Daniel Garcia chairs the Bishops' Subcommittee for the Promotion of Racial Justice and Reconciliation, and Bishop Brendan Cahill chairs the Committee on Migration. Their collaboration reminds us that these tragedies touch both racial justice and the Church's ministry to migrants. The bishops begin with the foundation of our faith. Every human person is created in the image and likeness of God. Because of that, every human life possesses an inviolable dignity. Whenever a life is brought to an unnatural end, Christians should grieve. They express particular concern about racial profiling. They remind us that it violates the God-given dignity of every person, fosters fear, erodes trust between communities and public authorities, and increases the risk of unjust and even tragic outcomes. At the same time, the bishops are equally clear that the Church recognizes the legitimate responsibility of governments to regulate immigration and of law enforcement officers to carry out that responsibility. Respect for human dignity and respect for lawful authority are not competing values, they belong together. But the authority of the state is never unlimited. It must always be exercised within the moral law. That is why the bishops call for accountability, transparency, and justice in investigating these deaths, as well as meaningful reform of our immigration system. We cannot allow the loss of human life, the dehumanization of immigrants, or racial profiling to become accepted as normal in our society. The bishops conclude by asking us to pray for those who have died, for their grieving families, for those who serve in law enforcement, and for our nation. They also pray for an end to dehumanizing rhetoric, racial prejudice, and violence, and they ask the Blessed Virgin Mary, our Mother, who remained faithful in the midst of grief and uncertainty, to intercede for us, that we may recognize the God-given dignity of every person and walk together in justice, mercy, and peace.